Hey guys, it's Gabriella Simone and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Wait, pick it up, groove. Baby girl, watch how you move. I got them vests on my shoes. Pop up a pill and I lose. Wait, speed it up. Look at the diamonds, they eat it up. Got me two bitches, I eat it up.
So in today's video, I thought I would do something a little bit different from what I've done usually on my channel. I only have about like 5 or 6 videos on my channel, but I wanted to steer clear of makeup today, and I wanted to bring you guys a hygiene routine. Hygiene is something that is super important to me, and I take hygiene very seriously. So I thought I would bring you guys some tips and tricks about what I do on a daily basis. By any means, I am not a dermatologist, I am not a doctor, I am nothing health related, so take everything that I say with a grain of salt. You don't have to follow what I do. I'm just bringing you guys what I do on a daily basis, so take what you want from this video. So if you guys want to see what I do, just keep on watching. Before we get into the video, if you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Gabriella Simone. I am 18 years old and I am a college freshman at Georgia State University. If you do like what you see, I hope you subscribe and keep up with me. And yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, so first things first, I think I'm going to go from head to toe in this video. I think that's going to be the most organized and the most cohesive. I wrote down everything that I do just in case I don't forget. So I have like 2 papers front and back. It seems like a lot, but it's really not that much when you're in the process of doing it. So first things first, I'm going to start with hair. I'm always wearing wigs. I'm always wearing braids. So I'm usually never wearing my natural hair. But when I am doing like a wash day, I just use either Aussie, the shampoo and conditioner, or I'll use the OGX shampoo and conditioner, the matching ones. This is the OGX Beauty Pure and Simple Nourishing Coconut Conditioner, and this is the OGX Quenching and Coconut Curls Shampoo. These are the matching ones, so I just go ahead and use whatever is the matching set for shampoo and conditioner. I don't like to mix and match shampoos and conditioner just because they're 2 different brands and 2 different products, so it would just kind of mess up like what's already going on with my hair. So I just always try to use the matching shampoo and conditioners. And my hair is pretty sensitive, so I just try to stick with what I know. And I try to use high-end shampoo and conditioners. I don't use like Suave or anything like that just because those are like stripping of the oils already in your hair. So yeah, I just stick to what I know and use the matching shampoo and conditioner. So now we're moving on to face and teeth and all of that jazz. I'm going to do teeth first because that is super important. For me, for toothpaste, I just use either Crest or Colgate. Anything that my parents buy, I literally just use. It doesn't matter what toothpaste it is, honestly. But I do recommend Crest and Colgate just because, in my opinion, they work the best. I just feel like they're minty and I just feel like it's just refreshing when I am brushing my teeth. I try to use the Crest whitening, which is the red bottle, or I'll just use Colgate or just this regular Crest, the Cool Peppermint. But honestly, I'm not too picky with my toothpaste. It really doesn't matter. But the only time I am picky about toothpaste is toothpaste that has no fluoride in it. I absolutely hate no fluoride toothpaste. I don't think that it does anything to my breath, my mouth. It's just nasty in general. So I try to steer clear of no fluorides, even though no fluoride toothpaste is better for you. Honestly, I really don't care. I need fluoride in my toothpaste. I just think that it makes your breath smell better and just last more throughout the day than a no fluoride toothpaste. When you're brushing your teeth, make sure you're brushing your teeth for at least 2 minutes. Please make sure you're brushing your teeth for at least 2 minutes. If you're not brushing your teeth for at least 2 minutes, what are you doing? How do you even go about your day like that? I don't understand. But make sure you're brushing your teeth for at least 2 minutes. That's just, you know, what dentists say you should be doing. So let's just go by the professional advice. So just brush your teeth for at least 2 minutes. I try to listen to at least 1 song. I listen to like 3 songs when I'm brushing my teeth, but try to listen to at least like 1 song. That's just how I keep like a mental like note of when I'm brushing my teeth. So at least 2 minutes is the best way to do it. Make sure you're brushing your tongue as well. If you do not brush your tongue, what are you doing? How do you go about your day without brushing your tongue? How do you leave the bathroom without brushing your tongue? Without brushing your tongue, that's where all the bad breath and that's where all the food and dirt and grime is. Just brush your tongue, please. If you need to, get a tongue scraper. I've never used one of those before, but I've heard a lot of good things about them. I'm pretty sure you can get them from like Amazon or Target or something like that. But please brush your tongue. That's where all the bad breath sits when you're sleeping and when you wake up. That's where it all is. Just please brush your tongue. And don't forget to brush the roof of your mouth. So many people forget to brush the roof of their mouth, and I'm just like, what are you doing? You have to brush the roof of your mouth because your tongue sits on the roof of your mouth. So all the bad breath that's on your tongue is also on the roof of your mouth. So if you're brushing your tongue, brush the roof of your mouth. So yeah. All right, so now we're moving on to face. So as you can tell, I do wear a lot of makeup. I wouldn't even say I wear a lot of makeup, but I wear makeup. So I take my face very, very seriously when it comes to washing and all of that jazz. So for my face, what I use is the Blanc White Dove Beauty Bar. It looks like this. This is the one and only soap that I use every single day on my face, my body. We'll get into that later. But for my face, this is what I use to clean off any dirt, grime, oils, anything on my face. This smells literally so good. It just smells, it doesn't really have a smell. I wouldn't say it's unscented, but it just has like a very light and fresh smell. This is one of my favorite smells from Dove's beauty bars. It just smells fresh, lightweight. But this is the only soap that I use on my face, either this one or I recommend the Dove beauty bar. It's the sensitive beauty bar. I recommend that one if you do have really, really sensitive skin. I do have sensitive skin as well, but I found that this one works for me as well. And also I do wash my face with a little face brush like this. This is from, I don't know, it says Regenerist on it, but I think this is a Neutrogena face brush. But I just use this and go in with the Dove beauty bar. These two work really, really, really well together, especially if you wear makeup. I highly recommend you using a face brush because this is going to get all in the creases, get all that dirt and grime off of your face. Especially if you wear makeup, you really need to be getting a face brush. So I really recommend this one. You can use any face brush. You can get it from Kroger, Target, Walmart. It doesn't matter as long as it's a face brush. Or you can use those like little like vibrating like face pads. I'm going to see if I insert a picture, because I probably sound like really dumb with what I just said. But you can use either a face brush or one of those. It doesn't matter as long as you're just getting all that dirt and grime out of your face. Alright, so after I wash my face, I just go ahead and I use some witch hazel. This is the witch hazel that I use. This is the only witch hazel that I use. This is the Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel Pore Perfecting.
Really, nigga?
Pore Perfecting Toner. And it's 100% natural distilled witch hazel from the plant. This is the only one that I use. It's the only one that works best for my skin. A lot of people like to use the Thayer's Witch Hazel. There's nothing wrong with it, but for me personally, because it has a scent to it, it kind of like dries up my skin a little bit, and I don't like that. So because it is fragrance, I just try to steer clear from it. I don't use anything fragrance on my face because it's drying. There's no need for it. And yeah, I just try to steer clear from anything scented. But I love this one. I see a lot of people using this one. You can get this anywhere. You can get this at Kroger, Walmart, Target. But yeah, this is the best witch hazel, and I recommend it 100%. And lastly, to moisturize my face, I just use a shea butter. The shea butter that I'm currently using is the Purity Whipped Shea Butter. I got this from my local beauty supply store, and it's for your hair and your skin, and it just looks like this. Just whipped shea butter. I use it a lot. I use this on my face, my body, but we'll get into that later. But yeah, this is what I use for my face. It is 100% natural, so I don't like to use lotions on my face just because I don't think lotions are made for your face. Unless it's like a face lotion, then that's different. But if it's like Jergens or something like that, then I won't use it on my face. I just use something that is made for my face. And I do want to mention that if you do want to use a face wash, the only ones that I have used and the ones that I recommend is Biore. Biore is, I would say it's for sensitive skin because I have very sensitive skin. The only thing about it is it's very, very, very minty. So when you put it on your face, you're going to feel like the mint and like kind of the burn. I wouldn't say it doesn't burn. It's just like very, very minty and it's very cool feeling. So I would recommend Biore. The other one that I would recommend is Cetaphil Cleanser. It is made for sensitive skin and it works really, really, really well. So if you guys want to use that, they also have the matching face lotion to it. So if you want to use that, I would highly recommend that. So I think I'm just going to take you guys through what I do like in the shower and all that stuff. So when I first get in the shower, what I like to do is I kind of just like to stand in the water for like a minute. I personally take showers in hot water. I don't like warm showers. I hate cold showers. I don't shower in any water that isn't hot. So I just kind of like to sit in the water for like a minute or two just to kind of get that steam and that water into my skin. So after I stand in the water for about like a minute, the first thing that I do is I wash my face. Like I just told you guys, I just use the Dove Beauty Bar and a face brush. Sometimes if I use my face brush in the morning, I won't use my face brush at night. I'll kind of just like alternate. So if I use it in the morning, I won't use it at night. Or if I use it at night, I won't use it in the morning unless I'm wearing makeup that day. Then it kind of just switches, but it really doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. And the next thing that I do is I wash my downstairs area. So I don't know why there's so much controversy around this topic, but let's get into it. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna tell you guys what I do. You don't have to follow it. You don't have to do anything that I say, but this is what I do. This is what has worked for me for years. So if you want to do what I do, you can. If not, take it with a grain of salt. A lot of people say not to wash your downstairs area with soap at all. They just say use water. Personally, I don't like that theory. I just don't think, like, that just don't sound right to me. It don't sit right with me. So a lot of people just say just wash with water, which is perfectly fine if that's what you want to do. But personally, I like to use soap because our body is, you know, sweating throughout the day, and, you know, we're walking around in clothes and all that stuff, just sticking to ourselves. So I personally like to use more than just water. But if you do want to use water, that is perfectly fine. Just keep doing you. What I do personally, the only thing that I use on my downstairs area is, again, this beauty bar. This is the only thing that I've used downstairs ever. Okay, not ever, but I'll get into that into just a second. But I only use the Dove Beauty Bar downstairs. I just think that it's a clean and sensitive bar, so why not? It works perfectly fine. But do not put soap up there. Do not put soap up the hole. Please don't do that, because your coochie is already a self-cleaning organ, so you don't need to put anything up there. Please just don't put anything up there. It's not, nothing is supposed to go up there. Nothing like this is supposed to go up there. You're just supposed to wash the outside of your coochie with this. So the lips, the labia, all of that stuff. And the top part of your coochie. Like the part that you can see, like the little triangle. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So when I am washing my downstairs area, I just go ahead and lather up this on a washcloth, or if I am on my period, I do like to use my hands rather than a washcloth sometimes. A little bit of a TMI, but I mean, shoot. But yeah, I just use this on a washcloth or use my hands. It kind of just depends. I mean, it is your own body, so you shouldn't be afraid to, you know, get all up in the cracks and crevices. So yeah. Like I said, this isn't the only product I have used on my downstairs area. The other product that I have used is the Honey Pot Sensitive Feminine Foaming Wash. It is made for females by females, which is why I bought the product. I heard a lot of good things about the product, so I just thought, you know what, why not try it? And I saw it at Target, and it's always sold out, so I just thought, if I see it, why not get it? It was only like $6, I think. So just like, why not try it out? So I tried it out, and I mean, it's not, you know, anything special in my opinion. It's a good product, but I wouldn't recommend it on a daily basis. It's really for people who have, like, you know, messed up pH balances or who have bacterial vaginosis. I didn't have that, but I just bought it anyways because it's all natural. So yeah, but you don't need it. I don't use anything feminine wash down there at all. I just stick with this, and this works perfectly. So I just stick with this, and yeah. And since we are on the topic of feminine washes, ladies, please stop using Summer's Eve, Vagisil, any of those feminine washes that you see on commercials or in the stores. Stop using them. They are not good for the coochie, the hoo-ha, the downstairs area. They are literally full of chemicals, nothing but alcohol and all that stuff. Please stop using it. They're literally not good for your coochie at all. I don't want to sit here and say, oh, like, you're gonna have a bad coochie or whatever. Like, no, none of that. But like, it's not made for your coochie. It's made for your coochie, but it's not actually good for your coochie. Like, it's just chemicals and alcohol in those bottles, and it's not good. So just stick with a beauty bar or something like that, because those things are doing you nothing but harm. And this actually is proven by OBGYNs and doctors. So please let's just listen to them. Let's just follow professional advice. Since we are on the downstairs area, please do not forget to wash the butt crack. Please do not forget to wash the backside. Please wash your backside. Please do not get out the shower without washing your backside. I also use the Dove Beauty Bar to wash my backside as well. I use a washcloth to get in all those creaks and crevices. Please do not forget to wash the butt crack. Please. Okay. Now we're getting into the body section. So again, I use the Dove White Blanc Beauty Bar. Honestly, I use this for absolutely everything. It works amazing. It's good for all skin types, sensitive, oily, any of that stuff. This is what I use on my body. So when I am washing up in the shower, I go ahead and I use exfoliating gloves. These are the exfoliating gloves that I have. They are kind of beaten up and, you know, we're not gonna talk about it. But I got those from the dollar store. They have held up pretty good. You can get them at Kroger, the dollar store, Walmart, Target, honestly, anywhere. But I just go ahead and I lather up this soap on these gloves and I just go ahead and I wash my body. I like to wash my body at least 2 or 3 times in the shower. I really like to get all that dirt and grime off. I gotta scrub. Gotta really scrub all that dirt and sweat off. So I just go ahead and I wash my body at least 2 or 3 times. I just like to use exfoliating gloves because I don't think that washcloths do anything. I just feel like they kind of just rub over the skin instead of really getting off all like the dirt, sweat, and grime from the day. So I prefer exfoliating gloves over washcloths. The next thing that I go ahead and I do, I go ahead and I rinse off all the soap, and then I like to go ahead and I go in with a body wash. Currently, I am in love with Dove body washes. As you guys can tell, Dove is my favorite skincare line. So I just stick with their products because I know it works best for my skin. And I'm going to show you guys a couple of the ones that I have with me right now. So right now, the body wash that I'm using is the Refreshing Cucumber and Green Tea from Dove. It looks like this. This one smells literally so good. I really love the smell of this one. It literally just smells so good. It just smells refreshing. And I am using this one since we are in the fall time. I think this kind of fits perfectly. Another one that I have used is the matching one to the Blanc Beauty Bar. It is the one with the blue top. I'll insert a picture if I can. But I use the matching one of this one with this one. It smells so good together. They're just like the perfect set together. So I'll go ahead and I'll use this body wash. This body wash also has a matching beauty bar to it. It is the Cucumber Beauty Bar, but I don't use the scented beauty bars from Dove because the last time that I used them, I had eczema. So I didn't want to, you know, interfere with my eczema with scented soaps. So I did just steer clear from those, but I might try it out now. Another body wash that I have been using is the Caress body wash in the shea butter and brown sugar. This is an exfoliating body wash, but the beads are literally so little that you honestly don't feel like it's exfoliating anything. Personally, I don't look at it as an exfoliating body wash. I just think it's a regular body wash. But I do use this one. This one smells really good. I love the smell of like vanillas and brown sugar and all that stuff. I think that's like my signature scent. I am still looking for like my real signature scent, but this one just smells, literally just smells so good. This one is really good for the fall, I would say, because it just kind of smells like fall. Like it smells brown, like the leaves are falling and all that stuff. This works perfect for fall. The other Dove body washes that I have tried is I think it's the almond, and it's the almond milk or something like that. It has the brown top to it. I will insert a picture if I can. That is the body wash that I have used. Honestly, any body wash from Dove I like except the Mega one. I have used the Caress one. Other body washes that I've used, if I can find them, I'll insert some pictures of them, but I don't remember off the top of my head right now. But yeah, those are the body washes that I have used. When I am using my body wash, I do like to still go ahead and use my exfoliating gloves. I like to go ahead and I like to wash my body with the body wash at least once, because I only use body wash really for smell. I don't use it to really like cleanse my skin or anything like that. Once, if not twice, just for like extra smell. After I go ahead and I rinse off the body wash, the next thing that I like to do is I like to go ahead and go in with a sugar scrub. But the sugar scrubs that I absolutely love to use are the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrubs. Those are the only scrubs that I have used. Not the only scrubs, but those are the scrubs that I would only recommend, honestly. The Dove scrubs are good. They're just not abrasive enough for my skin personally. I have very dry skin and very sensitive skin, so I need something that's going to get all those dead skin cells off. Tree Hut is the only sugar scrub that has worked for me personally. I do hear people say that sugar scrubs from Tree Hut are a little bit too abrasive for them, So, you know, you're just gonna have to test it out for yourself. But for me personally, they worked perfect. So the one that I'm using right now is the Tree Hut Frosted Sugar Cookie Scrub. It looks like this. I'm almost out, as you can tell. I love these scrubs literally so much. I've been through 3 other ones in the span of since April. April was the first time that I tried these sugar scrubs. I bought 4 of them. I bought the coconut lime, the vitamin C, the frosted sugar cookie, and the cocoa colada, I think it was. So those all amazing. Love them. They all smell so good. They last so long. And I personally love to use the sugar scrubs with the matching body wash. For example, with the green tea body wash that I use, I go ahead and I like to use the coconut lime one. It kind of sounds weird together, but together they smell really, really, really good. And if you do want to smell good all day, I promise you, if you use the matching body wash and then a matching scrub with it, girl, you are going to smell immaculate. Like, you're literally gonna smell so good all day. I used the Deep Moisture body wash. I like to use the vitamin C one with, it doesn't have to smell exactly the same, but these are just ones that I've tried out. But the Deep Moisture one with the vitamin C, the almond body wash from Dove, I like to use the cocoa colada. Those are just a few examples of body washes and trio scrubs that I like to use together. I personally think that they smell so good. And I only use the sugar scrubs on the bottom half of my body. So I'll use the sugar scrub on my legs and the top part of my coochie. Like I said, with sugar scrubs, I like to use them on the bottom half of my legs. And I do like to do that before I am shaving. But I think shaving is a whole nother video. Just shaving itself is very much ghetto. And yeah, so I think I'm just gonna leave that for a whole nother video, just so this video isn't super, super long. But if you guys do want a shaving routine, I would love to get that out for you guys. Just comment down below and I will get that out for you guys. So that concludes what I do in the shower. It seems like a lot, but it's honestly not that much. I just go in with a beauty bar, I go in with a body wash, and then I go in with a scrub, and then I also wash my face. So that's really all that consists of my shower routine. Now I want to get into what I do after I get out the shower. So after I get out the shower, I just like to go ahead and dry it off. And the first thing that I do is I like to go ahead and go in with a cotton pad. So I didn't talk about this when I was talking about my face routine, but when I am getting out of the shower, I like to go ahead and grab a cotton pad like so. I got this from Walmart. They're just the basic cotton pads. They come with 100, and I got like the bags, so it came with 3, so it came with 300 pads. But I just like to go ahead and I like to go in with a cotton pad. It literally just looks like a little cotton round like that. And I like to just go ahead and go in with the Dickinson's Witch Hazel, and I kind of like to just go ahead and soak the pad, and I kind of just like wave the pad around just to kind of make sure that the Witch Hazel is really in there. And then I just go ahead and I wipe my face all over my face with the Witch Hazel. And I also like to use this behind my ears, because a lot of people, which is kind of weird to me, they don't wash their ears in the shower, or they just like forget sometimes. But I like to go ahead and I really like to get that Witch Hazel behind my ears as well, just to make sure that I really have clean ears. A lot of people neglect this area, but this is where some of the stench comes from. But I just like to make sure that I get behind my ears. And that's just the extra clean from after you get out of the shower. You don't have to do that, but I would recommend it just to get any extra dirt and grime that you might have missed in the shower. After I go ahead and wipe my face with the Witch Hazel, I like to just go ahead and let it dry, and then I go ahead and moisturize my face with the shea butter that I showed you guys from earlier. I use shea butter on my face and my body. I use this before I put on anything else. The only other lotion that I would use that's not shea butter is the Vaseline cocoa butter. But yeah, I recommend shea butter or cocoa butter, especially if you have sensitive and dry skin. If you do want to keep that smelling good aura going on from your shower, what I like to do is I like to go ahead and I use the shea butter first, and then I go ahead and use the matching lotion to the body wash and the sugar scrub that I used in the shower. So for example, I use the cucumber and green tea body wash. So I like to go ahead and use the cucumber melon from Bath and Body Works. So I go ahead and I use the matching lotion to this, even though they're not from the same brand. This is from Bath and Body Works. These two obviously are matching because this is cucumber, this is cucumber. So I like to go ahead and use this to match my body wash. Another example is I use the almond body wash from Dove, and then I like to go ahead and use the frosted sugar cookie from Tree Hut, and then I like to go in with the warm vanilla from Victoria's Secret, I think it is. I like to go ahead and use the body cream for that as well. And to go even the extra mile, you don't have to do this, but to go the extra mile to smell good, I use the matching perfume as well. So like I said, the Cucumber Melon does have a matching perfume. I lost mine at the airport. Sadly, it was the whole bottle. Hate to see it, but yeah, you can use the matching perfume as well, or like I said, with the almond body wash and the warm vanilla lotion, I like to go ahead and use the warm vanilla perfume as well. All right, so the last thing that I like to do, the last thing not like to do, the last thing that I need to do is deodorant. And as you guys can tell, I'm in love with Dove products, so I use a Dove deodorant. I use the Dove Original Clean Invisible Solid Antiperspirant Deodorant, and then I also use the Dove Dry Spray Antiperspirant Non-Irritant Deodorant. I combine these two. I do this one first, and then I put this one on top of it. This one really locks in like all the sweat so it doesn't kick through. And then this one just kind of, if sweat does kick through, it hits this one. So I'll use these two together. And it doesn't matter the scent, honestly, for me, but if I am using this one, I'll use the one with the blue top or this one. They have many different scents. They have cucumber, they have lavender, they have the original. They just have plenty of different scents. So I just kind of use whatever I have. So yeah, these are the two that I use and they work amazing. So if you do sweat a lot, I would recommend using these two. I've tried many different deodorants before. I've tried Arm & Hammer. Doesn't work. It's just kind of, for Arm & Hammer, it just feels like slime kind of just sitting on my armpit. I don't like that. So I've used that. I've tried using natural deodorants. Doesn't do a thing. It literally leaves you smelling worse, honestly, in my opinion. But so I just steer clear of anything natural. It just doesn't work for me. So I just like to go ahead and use these. This is the only thing that has worked for me. And yeah, so if you do sweat a lot, this is what I recommend. Alright guys, I think that is all for my hygiene routine for today's video. I hope you guys liked what you saw. If you did take anything from this video, let me know down in the comments what you guys liked. And I would love to hear any feedback from you guys. If you are new here, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can keep up with me. I do post every Friday at 4 o'clock. So if you guys want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe. But I just want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I really hope you like what you saw. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see next, and I will definitely get that out for you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.